What's up, everyone? Today at the shop we are going to be working on taking apart the rest of the OBS Chevy. As you can see, we've got basically the whole face of it apart. Front radiator sports here, bumper we just unbolted, cut off. So far we just have to go for these motor mount bolts right in here. See right there, one just slides right in to a collar each side. Holds it on. Cut the exhaust off the back down there so we can save these headers, because I've already got somebody interested in these. Recycling parts is always nice. Go back, get underneath, and unhook all of these goodies down here. Unfortunate thing that is going to make this a little difficult for us is I don't really have the liberty of working in a shop at the moment because the garage is occupied with the next engine swap that we're going to do. We'll get into that in a little bit. So now let's go see if we can get these bolts out for this transfer case and see if we can't get her loose. So now that we got the transfer case unbolted, we should go ahead and get the shackles off the U-joint for the rear end so we can start pulling the drive shaft. Okay, so now that we've gone through and gotten the transfer case unbolted, the drive shaft pulled out of it, all we have left are to pull out the two motor mount bolts underneath the engine, pointed out earlier in the video, and take the two center bolts out for the cross member and the transmission, and we will be ready to go. We have already started taking off the headers on driver's side to make it a little bit easier to get around the steering rack right here, and already gone ahead and taken off the manifold bolts, so the manifold is just kind of flopping around down there, making this motor swap a lot easier to pull without having as much stuff swaying back and forth to therefore damage the firewall, because this is all going to get stripped back down and completely painted this black, but much nicer. So should be fun. Alright, so now that that's done, we got the motor and transmission out. Actually was able to pull the transfer case, set it right there. So now all we've got to do is go through, take all these wiring harnesses out, probably going to take the steering box out, brake lines, control arms, get everything painted out. Still debating whether we're going to switch over the factory brakes to the Hydro Boost that is in the 2000s. Take all this out. Probably going to end up with some new interiors and definitely need new fenders. Mine are pretty rotten. Paint this all black, prep the frame, do a minor spot repair, get this all painted up, and we'll be ready to drop a 601.